Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that is about to go crazy within the next few days and why you should keep it on your watch list. And we will also be doing a recap, a trade recap to help up some of the beginners out there who have never been on this channel before, right after the intro. Alright, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button on your way in. Alright, so let's get started right off the bat. The market did pretty well last week on Friday. I told y'all to watch this thing for a move up to 42.20. It went up to 42.30 and then consolidated on Monday and immediately collapsed. And it kept collapsing all the way until today. This right here, it kind of seemed like, if you take a look at the overall market, it kind of seemed like there was a redistribution of money among the sectors. Some sectors were tanking, while the tech sectors recovered ferociously. All right, so is that money going to keep flowing into the tech sector? Will we see a bounce? I honestly think that we will, but for how long, I'm not really sure. I think we could retest these levels right here before we either consolidate or maybe go down again. All right, so just watch out for that. I'm just telling y'all, I'm not trying to scare you guys, I'm just trying to tell y'all the potential possibilities of what may happen within the next few days. Now, the stock that all of you should be keeping in your watch list, the stock for this video is FSLY. All right, and the reason why I want to share this one with all of you is because number one, it had a phenomenal day today. Number two, if you look on the daily time frame, the stock has been beaten down for quite some time. It went from the highs of 136 all the way down towards 40 bucks. And as a short seller, as a person who loves to short sell stocks, if you're shorting this from like these highs, you should definitely consider covering, because it looks like a move to the upside is about to happen within the next few days. A move towards like in the 50s, maybe mid 50s, wouldn't surprise me at all. Right, so definitely keep this one on your watch list for the next few days. And again, there's a lot of stocks in the market that could go crazy as well. Another stock that I want to discuss is PLTR. And PLTR, I told you guys to watch the thing for a potential shorts near the 21s. It went all the way down and it got deep in that box towards $17, and then it immediately spiked, kind of like what NEO did, right? NEO did that to us once upon a time, y'all remember. So as of right now, as of the way it's looking pretty good for a continuation to the upside. I think it's gonna go towards like 21, maybe even $22. I'm not bearish on this thing at all. Worst case scenario, it actually fades just a little bit down towards 1890 and then consolidates and then bounce right back up towards again the same price target. It just might take a little longer. So yeah, that's my very honest thoughts on FSLY and PLTR. So definitely keep those on your watches. Now for the trade recap, we're gonna take a look at some of the trades that I took within the past few days. The first one that I took a trade on was low, and the reason why I took a trade on low was because of this. If you change this to the 5-minute, I saw this little thing right here, and I was like, "This is interesting. I like the way this is looking. I'm gonna go long." And plus, it was near the previous high, so I was expecting like a temporary short squeeze, which kind of did happen. So let's check out the Robinhood account and see. As y'all can see over here, I bought 5 contracts for $710 right at 9:11 a.m., which is that circle that I drew. And I decided to hold them all the way until Monday, which was yesterday, to sell them at 9:17. And 9:17 was right over here. I was kind of mad about this trade because I wasn't patient enough to catch the top. I hate missing out on the top. I don't like it, but it happens sometimes, and that's okay. It's part of trading. So, yeah, that was the trade on that one. The next one that I took a trade on, that one was on CVX. All right. And CVX, this one is an oil company. For those of y'all who have been watching the channel, this is not the first time that I share this one with all of you. In my previous video, I told y'all that I actually took a trade from here and then I added here and I got rid of it over here because holding through earnings is gambling and I don't do that. All right. Now the appropriate entry, again, if I still wanted to like trade this one after the drop, would have been over here. Again, you buy the dip and you make your money on the way back up here. But on that specific day, on the 3rd, I saw something in another oil company that I really liked, and I decided to trade that instead. And that oil company was BP. All right. And BP, the reason why I took a trade on BP was actually because of this flag right over here. And I got in on the 3rd right over here near 2 o'clock. Let's check out the Robinhood account. Again, this is the BP history. So I started buying calls, 30 calls for $1,290 at, again, 2 p.m. And then I added 40 more calls for $1,760 at exactly 10 minutes before the market closed to make it a total of around $3,000. And I ended up selling those calls 2 days later at 9:47 for $5,460, which was right over here. Again, I missed the top again, but that's all right. I only missed it by like 10 cents or something, so it's okay. It's okay. And then I decided to take some of that money and then get back into Chevron the next day on the 6th. So let's check out Chevron really quick. And the next day on the 6th was over here. It dipped again and then it immediately recovered and it was looking pretty good. So I decided to start buying calls on that one as well. I got in here in the afternoon on the 6th. Now let's check out that one as well. This is the Chevron history. So I bought 20 calls for $2,280 right over here. And then I added the next day at exactly 9:16 for $700. And that is right over here, right? And I just kept holding and buying more. I bought 2 more contracts for $240 at 9:18. And then I bought 4 more contracts for $460 just to sell them yesterday on Monday. I started selling on Monday at exactly 8:40. And the reason why I decided to get rid of it is because it looked like it was the top and it wanted to tumble over. And the market was also looking weird. Again, as I've mentioned before in my previous videos, if you know that everything is about to tank, it makes sense to get out at the top just to get back in at the lows later. All right, so that's exactly what I did again. I started selling over here. I sold 20 calls for $5,700. And then I decided to sell the remainder of my calls for $2,400 right at 8:47 a.m. And 8:47 was a few moments after that. So that was my trade on this one. Now, the next stock that I decided to take a trade on, that was LUMN, LUMN. And the reason why I chose to take a trade on it is because number one, it had earnings. The reaction was kind of flat, but the day that followed was pretty good. I liked the reaction after the earnings. It looked pretty good. It was holding up its gains. So I looked at it and I decided to take a trade on it. I got into this one right over here around like 11 o'clock. Let's check that out really quickly. Right over here. All right. So I got into this one at 11 o'clock for $352, 11 contracts, and then I bought 59 more contracts for $2,000 a few moments after that, and then I bought 20 more calls right after that to make it a total of around $3,000. Actually, this one was at 2 p.m. and 2 p.m. was right over here. All right, and then I ended up selling all of them over here. I sold all of them the next day, actually on Monday at exactly noon for $5,000, which was right over here. Okay, and then I got back in with the profits again, just the profits of like that $2,000 difference. I got back in here at the 15 minutes before the close. And unfortunately, the stock didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. I was looking for this thing to actually go to $15 today. And the way it was looking, it just didn't look right. And plus, the market wanted to like tumble a little bit in the middle of the day. So I decided to get rid of it and take a $90 loss on this one today, actually at 9:31. And 9:31 is right over here, right before everything started to tumble again. Will I get back into this one? Maybe. Does it still have the potential to get up here? I think it definitely can. I still got that one on my watch list as well, so keep it on your watch list. It has some more room to the upside. The next one that I took a trade on, that one was a loss. That was on BA, and BA looked good as well. And the main reason why I lost money on this thing is because of I was just late, and it was just sloppy, and it was just pure greed. Right, so I saw this thing right here. It looked pretty good, broke above resistance. It had a nice day on Friday, and I decided to get in with calls right over here. I got in with 6 calls at the close. All right, very very late for $1,674, and then I bought another call right after that, 1 minute before the close for $300. And then on Monday, my exit was just poor. All right, it was just terrible. I got out like right here, and I missed the top by like $2. And the mistake that I've made was to actually get back in over here, because I wanted it to get to like 245 or 243, and I didn't even pay attention to that. And again, things like that happen. It's okay when it happens. It's kind of aggravating, but yeah, this is where I got in. I got in at 9 a.m. for $900 again, and then I ended up taking the loss on it today. As soon as it opened, I was like, this is just aggravating. And yeah, I lost like $600 on this play. So I made $400 from the first sale, and then I lost $660 on the second sale, which again, it's kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. It happens to the best of us. It is what it is. Could it bounce again? Yeah, it definitely can. It definitely can, but do I care though? The answer is really like no. I took that money and I moved it into Fastly. Like I took the money. Fastly looked pretty good, so I decided to just buy that instead. So yeah, this is the first order that I bought on Fastly. I bought it at 9:30, 9:22 today. 2 contracts. All right, and Fastly again. I showed you the chart for Fastly right over here. I bought it over here, and then I just started accumulating as the day was going. I bought one more contract over here at 10:26, which was an hour later, and then another contract that I purchased again at noon. That is why I'm making a video on Fastly. All right, now the last stock that I took a trade on, this video is getting a little long, I know, but it's necessary. The last stock that I took a trade on is UPS. And UPS had a tremendous run from the lows. Like it just kept running and running with the Dow. And it looked like it was time for this thing to tumble. So I decided to take a trade on it, and I decided to short this thing on the way down. If you go on Robinhood again, we can see that I started buying puts on here at 252. 9 puts for $963, and then I added again 2 more puts for $212, and then I bought again 1 more put before the market closed to make it a total of 12 puts. The cost was around $1,300 and something dollars, and I ended up selling all of my puts 7 minutes before the market opens. Again, this one I missed the bottom by $2, just like I missed the top on lows. Again, it's frustrating, but it happens. All right, so I just took my money here for like a 50% profit, and unfortunately, I left some money on the table, and that is all right. Again, where's this thing gonna go? I think it's gonna consolidate some more, and then it really needs a pullback. It's been up for a while. Let's check out the daily. Like it's been up for so long. Like I would not be surprised to see that thing roll over. Alright, so again, that is pretty much the recap. And now Now, in regards to the private Discord, I know some of y'all have been asking about it for a while now. I have been spending some time working on it, and I am happy and excited to announce that it is officially ready and it is good to go. You can find the Discord as the very first link in the description of the video below. For those of you who would like to know exactly when I buy these contracts for these stocks that I'm trading, where exactly are my price targets, when I get out, when I get in, the details of the contracts in regards to like the strike price and the expiration, all of that will be shared in the Discord. Now, in the Discord, I do have a must-read page that is designed to help everybody, regardless of what level you are. It has all of the information you need in order for us to understand each other. That way you know exactly what I'm saying. In regards to the setup that will be trading in the Discord, so that there is no confusion between any of us. Most of what we'll be doing in Discord will be trading stock options because again, on this channel, we trade options 99.999% of the time. But I'm also very aware that some of y'all do like cryptocurrency and some of y'all indulge in trading cryptocurrency. So I will be sharing my thoughts on specific cryptocurrencies as well inside of the Discord. And yeah, that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to destroy and annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell. That way you don't miss out on new uploads. Also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull using the very third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video, right? Enjoy the outro.